I'm extremely excited to have my first Weber grill. This is my first one ever. I've used them in the past. I know that they are costlier than regular grills, but you have a plethora of replacement parts, aftermarket community of modifications, an incredible warranty if you buy it new. And I know it's just a kettle, but it is it's my kettle. And since very soon I'm having a big barbecue up here, I'm going to be grabbing this and then hopefully one additional item for grilling. But I'm going to go and assemble this now and get it set up. I'm very, very, very excited. And for those of you that haven't seen the basement in a while, have I not shown you guys the basement in a while? So we've got the beer room, movie theater, and all this is gone once we get a shed. We're selling probably a third of this stuff will go on Craigslist, furniture, electronics, and such, and the rest of it will go in the shed. It's all car parts and some wine racks that actually go into the beer room, and then of course we've boxed in the laundry room, and we've boxed in what will soon be a half bath. So it's all coming together. The kegerator will end up moving over here where the Huskies are, facing out towards us. Projection screen will be over there, couch over here. Everything, this area, utility room is mostly unchanged, but you get an idea now of kind of, it's all sealed off now, which is great. Yeah, so let's get this thing set up. I don't know how hard it's going to be to assemble, but I've got all my tools ready. Well, here it is. It's so amazing. Even Porter is going to check it out. I think he's at the top of the stairs waiting. Yeah, so this is it. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice reveal here. Ah, the copper is a gorgeous color. And while this is not the only grilling apparatus we'll have in the yard, this is one of the essential items. So this is the let's see. This is the original premium. So this is not the master. The master, the biggest advantage of the master is that not only is it a little bit larger, so I think it's 26 inches versus 22 inches, but you have a nice little thing to, when you have the lid off, you can rack it sideways, and it kind of sits sideways, so it's, you don't have to put it on the ground or on a table or something. That's really the big advantage of the master. That and some better handles, more comfortable handles, larger bed, and a bit more height. It's a little deeper as well. So, but the jump is from 160 to 350, I think. It's a pretty big jump. So this one has the cool charcoal catcher. I think it's beautiful. You've got charcoal catcher. You've got a thing here. It's easy to add more charcoal if you'd like to these little guys like this. Those open up on each side. Yeah, it's great. It looks wonderful. I think black is fine. It's a classic color, but I think that the copper, Heather and I were trying to decide between copper and between that and green. And I went to Home Depot today, just looking around. This thing is $160 usually. They had it on sale for $120, like a pick of the week sort of thing. So I've been looking at them for a while, trying to find one used for way cheaper because that doesn't have the warranty with it. But yeah, $120. I had to buy the bullet, and then I could afford to also get the deluxe cover as well. I love it. Very soon we'll cook on you this weekend, actually. Well, some charcoal going. So here's the grill outside. Okay, get that going. It's just started. So here it is, all assembled. It's beautiful. Oh. Now this is going to be for overflow. I prefer charcoal, so I'll use this more often, but if we have a lot of people, it'll be overflow because over here, Heather's primary cooking surface is this guy. It is a Genesis 320, so it's not Genesis 2, it's Genesis 1. It's Genesis 1 because it has the knobs on the right side as opposed to the center. I've got to buy new knobs and a new starter. I just started it up, I put my hand under here and I turned these on and started it up. Works fine. The story is this guy bought this grill 6 years ago, used it a couple times that summer, and then never used it again. It's been inside of his enclosed patio. So I took a pressure washer to it, and flavorizers look good. The grate looks good. Everything's really clean. It's, it needs a little bit of extra love. But I just fired it up for an hour at high, and it worked just fine. The Genesis 1 320 comes with the side burner. The Genesis 2 320 does not come with one, so that's kind of a upgrade for us as well. Has the spot here for the tank and the full meter, which is nice. I went through and cleaned all that stuff out too, so that's all been pressure sprayed. So now we have this guy for main cooking with friends, and then we have this guy, which is going to be our overflow. And then at some point, I'm going to have a propane smoker out here as well that I'm going to use. Heather is up here, so I kind of bonus part of the video. Heather's putting together some, basically the story is we got a neighbor with a tractor that can get down to our place through that little area there. He came down today and delivered some stone for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to have probably 16 feet, Heather? 14? 10 by 14? We started by 10 by 10. That's not going to be big enough. So we'll make it a little bit longer. We're going to level this out, put down the sand. We need more sand. And then put down stones. Really cheap, you know, $2 stones. You can see them right there. Make a little patio area. We also are going to pull up this stump there. And then what we'll have the grills up here. And the smoker eventually. And the last thing we have to do, which is gonna be the hard part, is you can see here, we have to level all of this out and make stairs going up. So right now it's kind of not kind to the elderly. So we'll make this into some walkway stairs that come up. And it's not a backyard without a bug zapper. And I guess the last thing I'll show you guys before we close out, it's coming along nicely, is this is how much solar we've made. So every megawatt, so we're at 2.8 megawatts. Every megawatt is worth some money. So almost at 3 megawatts after 3 months of use. And you'll see here, when we first got this, it was a 99909. We've actually gone down. So we've used close to 700 more kilowatts than we've made 700 more than we've used. So we've got a nice deficit here. Hope you guys can't read my meter and use that to find out where I live, but I think anyone that wants to know where I live pretty much can figure it out through all these videos. And hey, if you come by and you want a beer, stop by for a beer. All right, well, that's all I'll show you for now, just that we have this guy. Oh, yeah, so what happened was the guy spent $900 for this thing, sold it to me for $300, and never registered. So I registered today. I'm a good guy, so I put it back 5 years for the purchase date. So I still have a 5-year warranty on everything. These need to be replaced, so I'm just going to buy these outright, but it's in great condition. So I think it's 25 years on the actual bed and topper, 10 years on the, or 20 years on the burners, the ignition system, and then the rest is like 10 years. So great warranty. I'm gonna really enjoy this thing. Yeah, thanks for watching. And time to grill. Heather, what are we grilling tonight? We have options of steak, pork, or chicken. We're definitely doing steak tonight. Cool.